The Kingston Public Library hosted a Dungeons & Dragons gaming event for players 13 and over. Dungeons & Dragons is a card game that helps build communication skills and creates collaborative gaming environment with witches and wizards and dungeons and, of course, dragons. All who attended had a great time, and PCN dropped in to get the full story.
Oh, you rolled on. So you still roll a perception, a D20.
Today today's our first session of a Dungeons & Dragons gaming group that we're starting at the Kingston Library. And so far we've only been here for a few hours, but we've had a good time, and we're looking forward to it. We're hoping it's something that we can continue to do into the future. We've had a really good showing today. We've pretty much filled up our group for today. So we're really excited, and hopefully we'll get more and more as we move forward. And in this group, I'm participating in the group today. I'm actually playing, but I'm also, facilitating it and trying to bring like-minded people who share our interest in role-playing and Dungeons & Dragons. We're trying to give them a place where they can come and they can explore their interests and enjoy themselves as well. We put out a press release. We also posted on our Facebook page, and also just word of mouth, just talking to people, sort of gauging interest. Are there people who are going to want to play? And we found out that there is interest around here for this type of experience. So, honestly, I'm new to it as well. So I've always been into the fantasy role-playing games and things like that. This is the first time I've played it, but one of the reasons why I think this type of game is so great is because it's really about the players using their imaginations, players putting themselves in someone else's shoes and trying to experience that. And I think that's it's better than sitting on the couch and watching TV or sitting down and playing video games. Although those things are great, I think it's nice to get out and have a conversation with somebody and use your imagination and interact socially with other people. The Medieval Starship is a gaming store in the Kingston collection, and that was who I reached out to when I first decided to run this program. And like I said before, I wasn't very familiar with Dungeons & Dragons, so I reached out to James over at Medieval Starship, and he's been awesome. He's been great in showing us how to play the game, and also, he brought all his own equipment, so we really had nothing to worry about. He's our leader here. He's guiding us through, and we're having a good time. You're communicating with other people, but I think even more importantly, you're working together with other people. You have a goal and you're making decisions, and everybody is inputting their what they think you should do into that decision making. So it's a good experience in teamwork, and it's a great time. I think that this is something that we'd like to do going forward. Have more of these type of events at the library. In addition to the RPG style type game, we'd also like to branch off into other types of board games. So we're looking for people out there who have an interest, who share an interest. And I think we'd like to find those people. So if you're out there, come to the Kingston Library.
Okay, so you're going to roll a D20.